The Black Samurai, the African who served Japan's greatest warlord. What if one of Japan's most famous warriors wasn't born in Japan? In the late 1500s, an African man arrived in Japan. No one knows exactly where he was born. Some historians believe he came from present-day Mozambique. Others suggest Ethiopia or another part of East Africa. Even his early life remains a mystery, but history remembers him by one name, Yasuke. He arrived in Japan in 1579, accompanying the Italian Jesuit missionary Alessandro Valignano. Wherever Yasuke went, crowds gathered. Many Japanese had never seen a man with dark skin before. Some reports say so many people tried to see him that streets became dangerously crowded. News of the African visitor eventually reached Oda Nobunaga, the powerful daimyo determined to unify Japan. Curious, Nobunaga summoned Yasuke to meet him. According to contemporary accounts, Nobunaga initially wondered whether Yasuke's skin had been dyed with ink. After learning it was natural, his curiosity turned into admiration. Nobunaga welcomed Yasuke into his household. He gave him a residence, a salary, fine clothing, and entrusted him with carrying weapons at his side. Historical records agree that Yasuke became one of the few foreigners to serve directly under Nobunaga. Whether he officially held the title of samurai is still debated by historians. Some argue that the privileges Nobunaga granted him were consistent with samurai status. Others believe the surviving evidence is not conclusive. What is beyond dispute is that Yasuke fought alongside Nobunaga during one of the most dramatic periods in Japanese history. Then, in 1582, everything changed. Nobunaga was betrayed by one of his own generals, Akechi Mitsuhide, in what became known as the Honnō-ji Incident. Surrounded by enemy forces, Nobunaga chose death rather than capture. Yasuke fought during the chaos and later joined Nobunaga's son in one final attempt to resist the rebellion. The effort failed. Yasuke was captured. But instead of executing him, Akechi reportedly handed him back to the Jesuit missionaries, saying he was not Japanese. After that, Yasuke disappears from the historical record. No one knows where he went. No one knows how he died. His story simply ends. Yet more than 4 centuries later, people around the world still remember the African who crossed continents, entered one of history's most isolated societies, earned the respect of Japan's most powerful warlord, and became part of one of the most remarkable true stories of the 16th century. Sometimes history isn't forgotten because it never happened. Sometimes it's forgotten because almost no one believes it could be true.